Hello everyone, this is Drew with Drew Drives here at Grubbs Acura in Grapevine, Texas. And today, let's go for a drive in the 2024 Acura ZDX Type S. So I have another quick test drive video on the channel, but this one is a point of view driving video, which I've been wanting to get on this car. So the ZDX Type S is the most powerful Acura SUV ever. It has 499 horsepower and 534 pound-feet of torque, if I remember correctly. It's a dual motor. And this has like roughly 75% right now, and it shows 232 miles. You have the Bang & Olufsen sound system in this vehicle. You have built-in Google Maps, Google integration, touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you also have the Google Maps right on the screen, which I really like. You have Acura Watch 360 Plus, which is basically Cadillac Super Cruise. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, and you have the Type S badge on the bottom. Simone, what do you think of the ZDX Type S?
First impression, good. I feel like I won't lie. When the ZDX first came, I was not the biggest enthusiast, but the Type S I actually do like quite a bit. I've been in one of them. I've driven one of them so far, and the drive actually changed my mind a lot about the
the Type S is. I like the way the Type S looks a lot, because of how aggressive it is. Yeah. I love the giant wheel and tire setup. It's awesome, and the giant yellow Brembos look pretty sick. So this one's finished in Tiger Eye Pearl, $75,450 MSRP. If you can see those giant yellow Brembos, they look awesome. This vehicle is available at Grubbs Acura in Grapevine, Texas. You can check out the link in the description below. All-wheel drive. Here's your trunk space in this vehicle. Really, it looks really cool. I love the wheel and tire setup. It's one of my favorite things about the ZDX Type S. And the roof looks pretty cool. It's blacked out. I really like that. All right, so let's go for that drive. So I put it in sport mode, and I really love the Google Map view. You also have a head-up display in this car too.
The car looks very futuristic.
Yeah, it does.
Very sleek.
Yeah, I love the Type S. It's awesome. Very nice. Smooth acceleration. I love the really thick steering wheel. I like cars which have really thick steering wheels. It's whenever you're driving, it feels, you have more grip when you're going around corners and stuff like that. Especially if a vehicle has sporty intentions like this, which like a sporty SUV makes sense for it to have a thick steering wheel. So yeah, I really like that. Like compared to the other Acura products have pretty thin steering wheels, but this one has a very thick steering wheel, which I really like. Look at that, it's so nice. And one thing I like in a lot of Acura cars, in the 9 and 3 grips, like the MDX, NSX, all of them, they're very thickly bolstered, which is nice. And this car is pretty quick. I mean, 499 horsepower is a pretty big number. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Not sure what that noise is in the back. Might be a little accessory or something. Blind spots are pretty good. You have sunshades for the rear passengers, which is cool, like the MDX does. And that little radar right there will scan your eyes when you're using the Acura Watch 360 Plus to make sure that you're paying attention to the road. And I also like that little camera feature. better for visibility because it's a screen. So it is a pretty heavy vehicle, you know. You can feel it when you're going around corners. There's a good amount of body roll, but it still handles pretty well. The seats are pretty comfortable. Road noise is pretty limited. You can't really hear much from the outside. And yeah, it's a pretty simplistic interior. If you like cars that have simple interiors like many other electric cars do, you'll really like the ZDX interior. It's like, there's nothing, some people don't like when cars have very, you know, overwhelming interiors with all kinds of gadgets and gimmicks and all kinds of stuff. This will definitely not have that, and you will feel pretty I mean, you won't feel overwhelmed. So yeah, when you hit the gas, it'll definitely throw you back in your seat. If I was the ZDX A-Spec all-wheel drive is 490 horsepower, 9 horsepower less than this car, and it costs about 5,000 less. Personally, I would upgrade to the Type S because it's more unique, stands out a lot more than the A-Spec does, especially with those giant wheel and tires, and you can get unique colors. Like I would get a double apex blue ZDX Type S. That's my favorite color on it. You can only get Tiger Eye Pearl and double apex blue pearl on the Type S and not on the A-Spec. So let's try it in you know, normal mode. So hands-free cruise says it's unavailable if there's no road information. So I guess it has to be a recognized road for it to use the cruise feature, where it'll basically drive by itself. So you just hit this little button with the steering wheel with the radar thing on there. You can see that, and then it'll let you do that. And you can set your cruise control, gap adjust, which is basically adaptive cruise control. But I like it, pretty cool car. You'll definitely turn some heads when if you drive around in Tiger Eye Pearl or double apex blue pearl ZDX Type S. They're not very, the car recently came out, so they're not very common right now. So yeah, you'll definitely stand out with this. Yeah, pretty comfortable SUV. It's pretty fast. I like it. And you also have like a regen paddle over here. If, like, you know, you want the car to do extra regenerative braking than it already is doing, you can hold that paddle when you're going like down a hill or something like that. But anyways, thank you for watching another video of Droop Drives. If you are interested in shopping the all-new Acura ZDX, check out the link to Grubb's family of dealerships and Grubb's Acura in the description below. And please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.